Hey guys, it's me, John Anthony Chihawk Soltero. I am the anti-hero, and I'm here today with another Collector's Haven mail call haul. So some of these books, just a handful of them actually, were purchased from the Dash show. Dash is one of three different shows. The Dash show is one of three different shows, I should say. Dash is the host of that show. There's also Anthony and Sarah, and then there's Andy. Andy has mostly been behind the scenes, doing things like invoicing. Sorry about that. Grayson was having one of his coughing fits, so I had to help him a little bit with that. We do a little bit of a neck and throat massage, very, very light touch, and that seems to help him manage through it and get him a little bit calmer, so he doesn't keep coughing. So as I was saying, Dash does one show. Rick Funk used to do a show on Saturdays or Sundays in the early afternoons. Rick doesn't so much do the shows anymore. I believe some of the comics are his, but so Dash started doing a show, and that's when I started watching again. And then Sarah and Anthony do a show. And they usually do a show after Dash on Fridays. So tomorrow or on Friday, you might want to check out the Comic Book Shopping Network, because Dash will do a show. And then right after that, Sarah and Anthony do a show. And I actually picked up quite a few books from Sarah and Anthony just a couple of days ago. They were doing basically like a dollar blowout show. And they had a couple of books, some minor keys, and they were selling them at pretty low prices as well. So I picked up a few, but predominantly, I would say probably like $27 worth of books that I picked up were dollar books, and the remainder were like $5 minor keys. But so Andy started doing a show. Andy was working behind the scenes. He was doing a lot of the invoicing. He was doing a lot of the shipping stuff as well. So now Andy's brought out a lot of books, and in the past, since the beginning of the year, I think I picked up quite a few really good books from him. I picked up picked up a new Howard the Duck first appearance. I picked up, I think a Spider-Woman #1 should be in here. Yeah, so let's just show you what's going on. So these first couple books are from the Dash show on February 11th. So we've got Avengers West Coast #50, Avengers West Coast #48, and Avengers West Coast #46, first Great Lakes Avengers. I also got a Great Lakes Avengers from Chris Hummel as he was doing a show in Wisconsin. He was actually doing a little mini toy show, and he had a copy. He also had a copy of 47, The First White Vision, and he was talking about how, like, you know, a year ago or year and a half ago, like, that book you couldn't give away. They were in dollar bins. They had been sitting in dollar bins for years. And now that book is skyrocketed because of WandaVision. So these next books are from the Andy show on March the 7th. So I got a Sensational She-Hulk #12, Sensational She-Hulk #13, and a Sensational She-Hulk #16. And of course, we got Howard the Duck in there, so that's kind of a double goodness on that. And from Andy's show, maybe a month or so back, I got the She-Hulk 15, Sensational She-Hulk 15, the first gray She-Hulk, so that was really cool as well. So these are from the Andy show on the 17th. Got a set of Monkey Man and O'Brien 1 through 3 from Dark Horse. I'm a big fan of Art Adams' work, and Monkey Man and O'Brien was one of his creator-owned books. So when I saw this up there, he had a full set, I think for like $10. So it was really cool to be able to get that. And then this is from the 19th, so just last Friday, I picked up a stack of goodies from him, including this Savage Dragon trade paperback, Worlds at War Savage Dragon. I got this New Avengers. This is, I guess I thought this was a scroll cover because I couldn't see it super well. From the distance, it was a little, she had like a green hue to her, but it's Wolverine and Jessica Drew. Yeah. Really nice cover as well. Then I've got a couple of Static books. I actually took every single Milestone book he had out there. I've got Static 18. Static 17. That's a cool cover. Static 16. Static 15. Shadow Cabinet, number 8. Number 7. It's number 6. So good short runs on these, and these books are in really nice condition as well. Number 5. Number 4. These back ads kill me though. So like you get these ads and it's got this thing across the top because it's like a page and it looks like the book has actually been cut or folded, and it's not because it's made to look like it's textured paper behind it. Shadow Cabinet number 2. I believe I have a Shadow Cabinet number 1, but I also got a Blood Syndicate number 1. So this is my haul from Collector's Haven over on Comic Book Shopping Network. Now, they also do shows on their Collector Haven page, and their Andy is kind of spinning off into doing stuff like that. So it's becoming a lot more lucrative. I know with the show that I watched the other night with Anthony and Sarah, Anthony's actually doing comics full time now. It's not just something he does once or twice a week. So that's pretty exciting that that through everything that we're seeing and we're dealing with, like people are finding new ways as a way to, you know, make revenue and a resource and everything. So I'm actually pretty excited about that for a lot of these people. Rick Funk and the Collector's Haven, really good people. They do an excellent job of packing. Their invoicing is pretty much on point. They're also really good about, you know, when making offers and things like that. Plus their prices aren't super high. I think probably the most expensive book I bought from that team altogether was that Howard the Duck first appearance. And I mean, that's because it's a Howard the Duck first appearance, but they also had like a Godzilla number 1 and like a couple of other really cool books. Like I got that signed Static number 3 that's signed by 4 different creators, including Dwayne McDuffie, that I need to send off to CBCS to have authenticated. But let me show you some stuff I picked up from the LCS this week. So I got Miles Morales 24. 25 will probably be the last book in the run for me for Miles Morales. I'm not really reading it, and I'm just buying it out of habit. So that's just another, let's see, how much is this book on cover price? $4. While that might not seem like much to some, like that $4 can go towards an indie book or maybe a couple, like, you know, every couple of months getting more than one indie book kind of thing. And I'm just not as into it as I was when it first came out. So it's kind of sacrifices that you make. Best of Michelangelo. This, I didn't realize how hefty these were. This is like a super hefty book and it's only $6. I'm wondering how many ads are in it, but at the same time, like super big book and like heavy book for $6, which is kind of cool. I also got both the A and the B cover this time of Teen Titans Academy. So this is when like the old Titans are teaching the younger Titans, including Red X. So I found number one, the A cover on the stands, and I didn't remember that I had actually asked them to pull it for me. And so they had the B cover pulled for me. And so I was just like, well, can I snag both of them? Because I know sometimes with LCSs, based on how popular a book is, they might be like, yeah, we only want you to take one copy, which is perfectly fine with me. Then I would have just switched it to the B cover. So I also got Harley Quinn number one, which is awesome because there were none left on the shelf. The A cover of Ninja Turtles number 115 with a cool Bebop and Rocksteady versus Razor and Toka and Razor from TMNT 2. I also got Justice League number 59. This is a pretty sweet looking cover. And it's also going to be the first appearance of a character from Naomi's homeworld, Brutus. And there's a special wraparound variant. This is not that variant. But on the wraparound, you actually see Brutus in the background. So it's actually pretty sweet. But 59 is going to be his first appearance regardless. But if you get that variant, it's also the first cover appearance at the same time. And sometimes, man, cover appearances are starting to go up and starting to skyrocket and just get really, really interesting. So that's it for this mail call and haul. If you want to, please feel free to like and check out. I'm going to put all the links down below. I'm going to put the Collector's Haven page link on there. I'm going to put my non-con page link on there. Doing shows on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Right now, that's Pacific time. It was 6 p.m. Pacific time, but it's here in Arizona, we don't change time zones. So it's 7 p.m. Arizona time. That means 7 p.m. Pacific right now. Also, check out the Bubba Patrol. Been working on pages. My friend Bill Simpson, who's my colorist for issue 4, is cranking out colors. We're pretty close to the end of all the coloring. Then comes the process where I'll be lettering it, and we should be going to campaign. I kind of want to give some notification and do some stuff, so I'm going to shoot for the campaign starting in early May. But we'll be launching that. The Bubba Patrol link will also be in the description below, so please check that out. We can definitely use some more likes and some more shares on our posts. The book, it's a wonderful book. It's heartfelt. It is the best comic book work I've ever done, bar none, and would mean a lot to me and Grayson, and it would mean a lot to the memory of Foley as well. So please check it out. And feel free, if you like the content here, like, subscribe. I'm trying to put something out like once a week now instead of just bombarding with like like 3 or 4 videos in a week and then not doing anything for like 3 weeks because I don't have anything to say. So definitely check out those links below. Subscribe to the channel if you like. Again, a lot of the stats that I'm seeing when I check it out, most of the views or information coming from people who aren't subbed to the channel. So if you want to be able to check out this content, you want to be able to see what I'm going to do when we do, 200 subscribers or 200 likes on the Bubba Patrol page, it's best to stay tuned here so you can see progress on both this channel, non-con, and the Bubba Patrol. Keep you updated and ready to go. Until next time, guys, please take care of yourselves. There was just a mandate handed down from the governor of Arizona that they're going to lift restrictions on wearing masks. If you live in the state of Arizona, please remember that these people do not have your best interests at heart. Yes, we all want to return to normal, but the more we realize that we have to make sacrifices for that, and that means distancing, that means not going around without your face covered, without being safe, that's just going to prolong this even longer. And yes, we have vaccines and vaccines are available, but there are a lot of people out there who don't want to get them, who can't get them because of their health. So it's really important that we pay attention to this because right now, Pima County, where I live, is at moderate spread. But with this being handed down, with spring break in the works and some students coming back already, we're looking at another surge because people think that when numbers go down, that means it's time to just gear up and do whatever. And when numbers go down, that's time to hunker down even more because there's people out there who are willing to chance other people's health on having 1 week of fun. And the mask isn't for you. It's for the people you care about. So until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, keep reading comics.